Good morning. Thanks for joining me. Today I'd like to just talk to you for a little bit about how God meets us where we are with what we need. To do that, there's a great story in John chapter 11 about the death of Lazarus. Lazarus was very ill. The sisters send word to Jesus, who's the dear friend of the family, to come at once because Lazarus is very sick. Well, between the length of time it takes for the message to get to Jesus and Jesus delaying his departure, Lazarus dies. So when Jesus arrives in Bethany, he meets a grieving community. And in particular, as he approaches, Martha's the first one to come to Jesus, and she says to him, "Lord, had you been here, my brother would not have died." Now, when you read that statement, you kind of wonder, maybe there's a little buckshot in that. Maybe there's a real disappointment that Jesus did not expedite getting to the scene so that Lazarus could be healed before he died. I don't know, but that's what she says. And Jesus, when he responds to her in John 11:25, he says, "Martha, I'm the resurrection and the life. He that believes in me, though he were dead, yet will he live." Moments later, Mary comes. And what's always fascinated me about this passage is Mary says the exact same thing to Jesus that Martha just did. "Lord, had you been here, my brother would not have died." And Jesus' response to Mary, this is John 11:35, the Bible says Jesus wept. So get this, here's two sisters grieving the same brother, essentially asking the same question. And for Martha, Jesus responds in one way, and for Mary, he responds in a different way. Why does Jesus respond differently to the same request from the family grieving the same brother? I think it's because Martha needed a word, and Mary just needs someone to cry with. There's so many things in life that you and I, when it comes to loss and problems and issues, we're going to have different responses to those losses. We may express it in the same way, but the wonderful thing about God is that God not just hears our word, but reads our heart. God knows what we need and responds by giving us what we need. I love this about God. I love the fact that he is fluent in the language of the heart. He's fluent in the language of tears. He's fluent in understanding when my words are getting in the way of what I really truly need and what I need to ask from him. So he just takes the initiative and meets me where I am with exactly what I need. So take heart today. I don't know what it is you're dealing with, where your struggle may be, what thing you might be grieving, or how you may just be hurting right now. Just know that God is fluent in the language of your heart, and God's going to meet you where you are with exactly what you need. God bless you. See you again real soon.